Good afternoon. Welcome to confirmations. Would the clerk call the roll to determine the quorum?
Senator Wagner. Senator Allen. Senator Chambliss. Senator Figures. Senator Gavan. Senator Gudger. Senator Hatcher. Senator Jones. Senator Price. Senator Sessions. Senator Shonut. Senator Stutz. Senator Singleton. Senator Smitherman.
Here.
Senator Williams.
Here.
Senator Livingston.
Present. 10 members being present, we have a quorum. If I could ask the clerk to call the first appointee, please.
The governor appoints Deborah Robinson to the Alabama Real Estate Commission.
Mr. President,
Senator.
I don't know if she was able to make it from Mobile.
I don't see anybody.
Okay. But it gives me great pleasure to ask for a favorable report for her. She's my sorority sister. She's a great leader in our community and our state, and she would be a definite asset to this board.
I'll second that.
I have a motion and a second. Clerk, call the roll.
Senator Wagner. Senator Allen. Senator Chambliss. Senator Figures. Senator Gavan. Senator Gudger. Senator Hatcher. Senator Jones. Senator Price. Senator Sessions. Senator Shonut. Senator Stutz. Senator Singleton. Senator Smitherman.
Aye.
Senator Williams. Senator Livingston.
Aye. Ms. Robinson received a favorable report, 10-0.
Mr. Chairman,
Senator.
could I be recognized just for a minute?
Yes, sir.
Let me see. Yeah, we need a director. Yeah, I see the director out there for the realtors, and I do want to make this comment. Is that for some reason over the last couple of years it's been a struggle to get to this point, and I won't go into the whys and the eyes and all of that with the realtors, but I do want to say that this is a step in the right direction, but we still need to be walking in this direction. This brings us to 22%, and the baseline should be 33%, not 22%. And so I want to say that because, and yes, I understand that this is one of those statutes that sets out actually that it should have African Americans. Very few of them say that, but this one, when it was created back then, actually says that. But that is a floor. That's not a limitation. That's the point I'm making. That's not a limitation. That means, and this is really not reflective if we went by population in the state. This is not a reflection of the population in the state. And I say that because of the struggle. And I'm just letting everybody know that it's not something I'm picking on them. It's just that it's been a hard nut to crack to get the understanding that everybody ought to be a part of it. And so I want to say that in that spirit, Mr. Chairman. And that's all I got to say.
Thank you. Thank you, Senator, very much. Clerk, call the next appointee.
The governor reappoints Mr. Robert Sharp to the Alabama Forestry Commission.
I'll move favor. Oh, you want to ask, is he out there?
I think he is in the audience. Is that correct? Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Sharp, for coming today. Appreciate that. We had a motion from Senator Smitherman, a second by Senator Williams. Is all in favor of using previous roll?
Aye.
Say like sign, say aye. Senator, would you like to be added? Thank you. Thank you very much. And like sign nay, no nays. Mr. Sharp receives a 12-0 favorable report. So would the clerk call the next appointee?
The governor reappoints Mr. William Aycock, Jr. to the Alabama Manufactured Housing Commission.
Mr. Chairman, I move the nomination of Mr. William Aycock to Senate confirmation to confirm use of previous role without objection.
There's a first and there's a second by Senator Sessions. All in favor of using previous roll, say aye.
Aye.
Like sign, nay. Senator Gudger like to be added, so make that 13.
Mr. Chairman.
13-0, receives a favorable report. Mr. Aycock. Yes, Senator Smithman.
It's, I'm not talking about Mr. Adcock, but is someone here from the Alabama Housing Manufacturers? You know, you don't have to come up. I don't have no question. You heard what I said about the railroads? Were you listening? Yes, sir. Okay, then this is my message to you all. Ditto.
And Senator Gudger's on our board too. I think he just came.
Well, since you put him on the spot, I'm gonna look at him. Ditto to you too. You know, okay, all right.
I know what you
All right. That's all, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senator. Will the clerk call the next appointee?
The governor appoints Ms. Norma Limley to the Alabama Board of Rehabilitation Services. The motion to confirm both en masse to the Rehabilitation Board. Is there a second to that? Second. Have multiple seconds there. So all in favor of using previous roll, say aye. Aye. Like sign, nay. So Ms. Limley and Ms. Gilliam are both receive a favorable report. Would the clerk call the next appointee? The governor reappoints Ms. Belva Williams to the Educational Television Commission.
Have a motion and a second for Ms. Williams. Is there any concern about using previous roll? All in favor, say aye. Like sign, nay. Ms. Williams receives a favorable. Would the clerk call the next appointee?
The governor reappoints Mr. Harvey Barnett to the Educational Television Commission.
Senator Williams makes a motion, second by Senator Smotherman. All in favor of using previous roll, say aye.
Aye.
Like sign, nay. Then Mr. Barnett receives a favorable report. Senator. Yes, these are all they're all
Let me see
generals.
what these are, Senator. Senator, can I see? This group, who are these people, right? These are generals or something we upon?
Would you come forward, please?
What is this right in? What is that?
These are all, I'm Stephen Morris, Director of Governmental Affairs with the Alabama National Guard, State Military Department. So all of these promotionables are colonels promotable to brigadier general. That's a one-star ranking. So all of these are in the same rank, moving to the same rank.
How many on here?
There are 8 of them.
How many on African Americans on here?
No African Americans. You have one female, the rest white. A week from today, we'll promote a Brigadier General Kendrick Traylor, who's African American. That'll bring the numbers up to 3 African Americans, 2 females out of the 11.
Y'all working on it then.
Trying.
Oh.
Takes a long time, but we're trying.
I move we get him an A.
You give it an A.
Yeah,
Senator
man.
Figures.
I'd just like to say thank you for all that you all do.
Sure, thank y'all. Thank
For
you.
real, we appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Senator Singleton?
Mo-
We have a motion to do
Second.
these,
Big man.
and we have
Second.
multiple seconds, so all in favor
Minority leader.
of these 8 gentlemen and ladies, say aye.
Aye.
Like sign, nay. Then they're all receiving a favorable report. So, if I could, Commissioner Pate's in the audience, and I think he has a number of folks with him on this, they'll be in this next group, so,
Go ahead.
yes, Senator.
I was just going to ask, since Mr. Pate's here, I'd love for him to say a little something while he's in the presence of us up here looking at him anyway about this group.
Thought you were gonna say why he's in the presence, right? It's gonna involve avian athletes.
No, it is great to be here. Garland fussed at me. I don't come often enough, he said, but I thought I was doing y'all a favor leaving you alone. But anyway, we appreciate what y'all done. So many of the really good things we've been able to create through the last 4 years have been with your help, including Sweet Grown Alabama, among other things. The Farm to School program was all funded. You know, we just recently got recently in the last year or so got $12 million, and we're able to target underserved farmers and get that food out to food banks that targeted in our Black Belt counties. And so we feel like we're doing a lot, got a lot of balls in there, and we're still catching them so far. We try not to throw too many up, but yeah, I think I've got a great board. We really only have one person, Dr. Billy Powell, that asked to step down, so 6 of them are reappointments, and then, of course, I don't know who this Art Sessions guy is, but,
Commissioner, would you introduce them while they're here?
yeah, sure, Art Sessions, and if y'all don't know, we have to have a mix of industry and farmers is sort of split, and then we have to use congressional districts too, so Art's representing the Congressional District 1, and then, where Hez Early represents, I think, 2. He was retired with Merle. Merck, yeah, Merck, ag salesman, and then Bill Cook represents, I guess we can have more than one out of some. You're in Congressional District 2 also? Yeah, but he's a retired, had a horticulture degree, and so only, and Dennis May, sorry, he went to the other side of the room. He's a poultry farmer up in Blount County. And represents that area. We had a couple that couldn't be here. Cornell McAlpin, who was county commission chairman in Lowndes County, where I'm from. Frankie Speak, who's a woman, cotton farmer over in Russell County. And Joey Harris, who's obviously Senator Orr's, works at Cook's Pest Control at Senator Orr. So, but they couldn't be here for different reasons, but.
We certainly understand sometimes if we need.
But they are all reappointments. Art's really the only new appointment.
Senator Williams? We have a motion, and we have a second for Senator Figure. Senator Smotherman, excuse me.
I just want to say that I appreciate what you do. I you know, you got up and mentioned some of the little, few of the things that you are working that you help lead them to do, but I appreciate that. I'll say this to the group, you and I, we ain't just met each other. We've been in contact with each other, and I just appreciate your efforts and everything that you've shown me that you've been trying to do to make sure people are taken care of and people are inclusive. So you've been road tested already. So I thought I'd tell you that. You know that though. And so with you and I.
I've been rode hard, what you trying to say?
So I want use time for you to get some flowers. That's why I want to give you some few flowers. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. So we have a motion and a second to do these en masse. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Say, all, like sign nay. So 14-0, we have all receive a favorable report. Thank you, Commissioner, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming today and visiting with us.
Okay, thank y'all. Am I required to stay to the end, or how does that?
Motion to adjourn. Thank you, sir.